All right. What's up, Gemini? So welcome to your end of May tarot reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. For those of you who would like to follow me on Facebook or TikTok, you can follow me there. And yeah, doing a Celtic cross for you guys. I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck for the initial cross. I'm going to look at that from a separate deck here. That seems to be working really well when it comes to the readings. And then I'll clarify that up a little bit more. And of course, pull you an Archangel card. Keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone. So keep what does and leave the rest, of course. There's always something in it for somebody. And Gemini's somewhere in your chart, so you figure it out. It is nighttime, so the reading does tend to have more emotional vibe to it. As opposed to being focused like on career and things like that. Usually we get a little bit more heartfelt, deeper emotions, things that you don't see, or don't know you don't see, or don't know you don't know kind of energy. What else, guys? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you as always for being here, Gemini. I truly appreciate it. You guys support my channel very much. So again, thank you for being here. Let's have a look. Spirit, what would you like the Geminis to know on the collective? And rush straight out of the gate. We got the Justice card energy, so we know something's coming into balance for you guys. That's what it's about. End of a karmic cycle. What is Gemini needing to bring into balance? What's crossing you as a challenge? Ooh, it's about your finance, your home life. Hang on, I'm going to put this down so you guys can see what I see, what's going on here. Okay. Goals and destiny. We got 6 of Cups. Very nice. Maybe like a childhood home kind of thing going on. Geminis might be inheriting a house. Or at least dreaming of one. Something they've been dreaming about since childhood even. Come from the past. Something. We got the Emperor energy in the past. This is also the Tattoo Tarot deck for those of you who are interested. In their more recent past. Gemini's recent past. Okay, we're thinking. Chariot card energy. So some success, it looks like. Some success. Reflection. What's coming up for Geminis on the collective? Hey, some teamwork. 3 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you're going to be making some money here in a minute, Gemini. It might take a minute though. Their attitude, please. End of May. Time frame. End of May. First week of June. What's going on for my Geminis, please? On the collective. There it is. Moon card energy. That's your attitude. You're going with your gut. External environments, your King of Swords. Now, this would be Temperance. Interesting. Look at this Temperance card. This is your inner emotions. Temperance going on. That's a really interesting card. Really interesting depiction. The Tattoo Tarot deck is a little bit newer to me. We've got the Knight of Cups. Woof! Told you this was going to be an emotional reading. Knight of Cups energy going on for your overall energy. I'm digging that. I'm digging it. Okay, back up here. There, Geminis. What's going on for my Geminis is, well, they're kind of like, okay, I got to figure this out. I need something to end in order to move forward with the situation. And likely it's about your home life, Gemini. Likely it's about your finance, your abundance in your life, because this is what's crossing you. You're trying to figure out, where's my family going? Where am I going? Where's the stability, this financial stability in a situation or the relationship you're in, etc.? What needs to happen in order to bring that back into balance? Again, Libra energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. With that, so end of a karmic cycle. You need to face some sort of Some of you Geminis really need to face some sort of reality about yourselves and your situation, and how those decisions you make reflect into your financial and your home life is really what I'm picking up from this currently. And I want to say, and that's because, and we're going to get to the because, but there's something a little bit deeper rooted in all of this, Gemini, that maybe you're not as aware of as you thought you were. We're going to get to that in a moment. In your hopes and dreams, your goals, your destiny, hopes, fears, all that stuff, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a lovely energy about friends returning from the past. Could be returning lovers, could be returning to a place, especially if you're possibly inheriting a home. That Ten of Pentacles is out. That's an inheritance sometimes, but it comes with some wisdom with it. So you could be hoping, Gemini, that as one situation ends, you're returning to something here. Returning to a home environment, possibly. Even like family situations. Some of you could be returning to family members, maybe seeing your family members again. But there's a bit of childhood nostalgia with it. There's a little bit of an energy of kind of like a rebirthing of a situation, but from memories of the past. Like I said, this could be a returning friend as well. But some sort of emotional satisfaction with it. Try not to spend too much time there. It might trip you up if you're too nostalgic on a situation, if it's simply the nostalgia you're dealing with. But I get a lot of sense of home. Now we're headed into the month of June, and like I sense like graduations, or I think of graduations and alumni and things like that. And I definitely can see how like ending of karmic cycles come into play with that, like making resolve with individuals from your past, resolving situations, or like gaining some sort of finance, maybe as a graduation gift, or I just feel like there's some sort of connection with returning home, or returning to the past for you, for the karmic cycle to end, and this financial stability and abundance to come your way, because it's there. It's the challenge. It's like, how do you maintain this? Well, maybe they have to go backwards in order to go forwards, kind of thing. What's in your more distant past is the Emperor. This is a really interesting looking Emperor too, right? Emperor energy, of course, is an Aries energy. It's about initiation. It's the male's principle, taking responsibility, owning one's own power, ambition, of course. It's also about man's law, authority, dealing with attorneys, judgments, legal matters, as it were. Father figure, could be dealing with a father figure. This may be part of that childhood connection. This too is an element of usually a father figure or sagely wisdom about things. But this is your distant past we're looking at. You in your more recent past, Gemini, you have the Chariot card energy. Chariot's that race you won through effort. It's the achievement through effort, really, is what the Chariot is. And then it's that moment of pause you take after you have the success, after you have the victory, that you're like, oh, okay, that's how I brought that into balance, or how I got here, why I'm successful in this circumstance. Chariot card energy is Fool. Cancer, I believe. So it's an emotional attachment to that, an emotional success as well. Where you're headed? Well, you're headed to Three of Wands, right? It's kind of cute with the prairie dogs. Or gophers. We call them woodchucks here in Vermont. Three of Pentacles energy is that achievement through learning from a master. So it's like an apprenticeship, education, higher learning, advancing your career, adding to your business, some new element to how you make your finance, to how you spend your time, and how you make your money. The beautiful part about this is it's collaborative effort for you, but it brings you more wealth. Is really what it is. That's why like you may have to go back to school. This whole childhood nostalgia thing, like I said, returning to your past, you may be headed back to school. In order to bring you that emotional satisfaction, in order to bring you more of that success, in order to have more finance, whatever it is, bring things back into balance in your life here, Gemini. This may be you looking at like higher level of learning, more education, for sure. Your attitude about it, you're going with your gut. God love you. You should. It's Pisces energy. You're listening to your instincts. You realize there's something being revealed that you didn't see previously, or something's being illuminated from the dark. Could be dealing with some enemy energy too, but I really get the sense of, like, you're like, I feel like this is the right thing to do and I'm going to do it. And I feel like that's the right thing to say for you all, for your attitude as it is. But truly, this is the energy of you recognize there's something below the surface. There's something more to a situation here, Gemini. And you're letting your intuition guide you, is really what that's about. What's in your external environment is the King of Swords. While he can be very brutal at times, especially in reverse. King of Swords energy, though, he knows how to make a plan. He knows how to put that plan into action. He knows how to articulate. He's very, very intelligent, very keen insight with the King of Swords energy. He plays to win. He doesn't waste time worrying. He doesn't waste time on, he doesn't perseverate on thoughts. He's very clear in his intention. This is what's in your external environment. So you may be dealing with an energy of over the age of 35, masculine energy over the age of 35, or this is what is being called to you within your environment yourself, is to be clear with your intention, your thoughts. Clears up a lot of thoughts. Good communication, King. This King's very good at communicating. You don't have to like what he says all the time, but he says what he needs to say, for sure. In your inner emotions, you have the Temperance card energy. This is Sagittarius. In nature, the Temperance it's about questing in some sense. It's about discovering moderation, discovering new ways to do things, as much as it is about having patience on a situation as well. Your inner emotions are kind of like, okay, I need to do this in baby steps. I need to do this at my pace, is really what this is saying. Doing things in moderation, yes. And sometimes you want to make sure you're not overly indulging. Temperance can show up too when there's like a little bit of alcoholism, like self-medicating with alcohol, codependency kind of stuff as well. So you, again, doing things in moderation is the key, and to that. Your overall energy is the Knight of Cups. Somewhere in here, maybe it's that friend from the past, that situation in the past too, the ideal lover pops up, Gemini. Whether it's you yourself taking that stance, because the beautiful thing about the Knight of Cups is that he's very emotionally savvy. He's very loving, very romantic, a real true sweetheart, and he knows how to keep things in balance. Lots of elements here of keeping things in balance for you guys for the end of the month. Again, timestamps, I think it's like May 20th through the first week of June here. He brings in messages of emotional fulfillment as well. Messages, maybe there's somebody reaching out to you from the past who's like, you know what, I always had a thing for you. I always loved you, or I really value you, etc. This is just kind of like the icing on the cake for you, I feel like, for the end of the month here. It's kind of like you recognize, like, you may not be exactly where you want to be in this moment, but you're like, okay, I've got what I need. I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to get there. I have confidence in this situation. I know what path I want to take. I know there's people there to guide me and assist me to get what I want, especially when it comes to my finance and my romantic life. And it may be a love returning from your past, but you're going to take it slow. He's not the fastest moving knight in the deck. He's not the slowest either, but he is the sweetest. He is the suavest of his energy. And this can go for feminine energies too. Certainly, as a messenger, he's talking about matters of the heart. So there's an overall element here of matters of the heart. I'm going to clarify this up, guys, with the Golden Tarot. I'm going to pull 5 more cards for you to add to your reading here for the collective. Gemini Collective, end of May. So what would you like Geminis to know clarify this reading. One more. Thank you. Okay. Gotta do a little clarifying as to how these guys are coming out, because they are flying. Upright or reverse, please. Yes or no? Yes. Upright? Yes. Upright or reverse? Upright. Upright or reverse? Upright. Upright or reverse? Reverse? Yes. Upright or reverse? Upright. Let me just check this one again. Upright or reverse? Upright. Okay. Gemini, somebody around you may have been deceitful in some way. There may have been somebody who was like backstabbing you, but you're seeing through that, and you're kind of like coming out of this space where you felt like really alone and abandoned. That's why that we've got the Seven of Swords here, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. All right, just take that in for a moment. I'm seeing that somebody was like backstabbing you in a situation. This may be pertaining to work in particular, I feel like, or the relationship itself. If you're in a relationship, Gemini, they were taking more than what was owed to them. So if this is a work situation, it's you weren't making what you said you were going to be, you weren't earning what you thought you were going to be earning, or somebody was like taking money from you, hiding money from you that you were entitled to. This flip side to this is the relationship, and somebody was backstabbing you. You may feel like you were left out and abandoned in the cold on a situation. You may feel like you were, you feel like you were betrayed. But you were rejected in some way is really what I'm pulling from this. Now, when one door closes, of course, another one opens, but you were kind of like dealing with this space here. It feels like that you didn't fully believe that for a moment, or you just weren't quite ready to move on from that. You may have had some help along the way, or somebody there with you throughout this process. So I'm really feeling like this might be job related more, employment related more. It could be a layoff where you and some other individuals are kind of like in the same boat, and you were, I want to say you were entitled to something, like you were entitled to money and you didn't get it, kind of vibe was going on here. There is sanctuary at hand. There is a safe place, a safe haven of sorts. There is finance coming in. There's definitely some abundance coming in for you guys as we clarify things up here. But you have to be willing to let go of the, okay, poor me's now, and move forward on the situation. Or you have to be willing to co-create with what you have to work with, or those you have around you. The Queen of Pentacles is here, so you know that there is this abundance. There is both money, there's time, there's a grounded nature to things, there's a practicality in it all. There's nurturing energy around you. Great time to be out in a greenhouse, gardening, something along those lines, where you have creature comforts as well as plant energy around you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you may also be dealing with this kind of energy. She's a really wonderful and wise queen herself, but she is very cautious too. She knows when to give information, when to withhold information. She speaks her truth, and she speaks with wisdom. So she's not the loudest person around by any means. She waits until the right moment to say what she needs to say. And again, very, very nurturing, very intuitive is her nature as well. We see that with the Moon card energy too. You have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles is, I'm definitely connecting this with that Three of Pentacles energy, where it's like you haven't quite mastered some sort of skill, trade, or craft, but you're getting close. You're like, I'm almost there. This is almost paying off for me. This usually is more potent of an energy than this. This is kind of like waiting for things to pay off, Whereas this is like, okay, I haven't mastered it for it to pay off, but I'm getting what I need for a collaborative effort or through learning to make what it is I either produce or want to give back to the community to pay off, right? So not quite there yet, but definitely making a choice to go that route, so that way you can be successful, so that way you can have the finance you need. And like I said, you're looking for your challenges is bringing it back into balance, so that way you have financial stability, so that way your home's secure, so that way your family's secure, you yourself are secure, and there's a wisdom attached to it, right? This may mean some sort of new something you're passionate, you're creative about, because we have that Queen of Pentacles energy. Ain't she pretty? Queen of Wands energy. She's got that creative spark to her. She's got all that vitality. She's got all that passion, that drive, that heat, that lusty energy, as it were. But she's also very honorable. That little black cat's there to signify the mystery of it all, right? That's kind of like the cat that ate the canary. Smile on her, because she's got her little secrets. You know secrets. You know there's some secrets rolling around already. But she's a sweetheart, and she fosters the creative spirit. So I get a feeling some of you are like, okay, I'm hoping to work for myself after I get this sort of education, like there's an entrepreneurship involvement. You're waiting on some money, though, is the other thing. Some of you like got taken advantage of, or you didn't get some money you were anticipating, and that might be the one and only hang up I see. We have this King of Swords out with your external environment. I got a feeling like there's Mercury's going into retrograde, guys. There's going to be a ton of like miscommunications or breakdowns in communications, so that way things can be repaired. And I got a feeling this situation is going to be repaired, especially when it comes to your finance, because you were left out in the cold in a situation regarding your finance for many of you. That's coming in. He's coming in to clarify all that up. Let's clarify this up some more with the Tarot Mucha deck. Pull 3 more. See what else we get. Alright, why is Gemini being left out in the cold? What is the 7 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles energy about, please? You're elevating, though, Gemini. You're definitely elevating. It's about higher commitment. You've got the Hierophant out. Got the 2 of Swords again. One more for Gemini, please, to clarify their reading. And we got the 10 of Wands. Okay, you felt like you were working for nothing. You felt like Gemini, like, I'm doing all the work around here. I keep doing it. Yeah, I may be passionate about it. All this other stuff. I'm working towards a goal here, but you're working to the point you're not seeing any of the fruits of your labor. You're not seeing any reward for it. You're not seeing any payoff. Why? Because you're doing it all yourself. You maybe have a stubborn streak in you that says you've got to do it all, and you can be the only one doing it. That's why this teamwork thing, you're walking into this teamwork situation so that way you can bring more abundance to your life, and you should. Clarifying that 5 of Pentacles again, and that 7 of Wands, there is some sort of higher commitment with the situation. There's some Taurus energy, by the way. Determination. You may be dealing with authority figures, or like trying to find an authentic spiritual teacher for moral development, and it's kind of like the search for meaning too. So, but I really feel it was like dealing more with, like, you need to deal with authority because somebody was taking from you or betraying you in some way. Definitely, I get the sense that there was some miscommunication and you didn't get some sort of finance you were entitled to, Gemini. Truly. Other elements, key components to this is you've had some big decisions to make, and I really strongly feel this is more about like you either returning to school or you returning to like some sort of teamwork or educational experience again that brings you more money, because of that Eight of Pentacles in reverse and all these other wonderful successful things. It's not that you don't know success. Certainly you've seen success before. Certainly, and the Emperor card is out too. So the Emperor and the Hierophant together really signify like man's law. Like there's some sort of legal action you're taking. You're maybe weighing this decision, like, do I do this? Do I do that? The Two of Swords also ties into the Moon card energy, because you're waiting for facts on a situation here. Is really when you see Two of Swords energy, that's somebody who's, yeah, they've got a tough decision to make, but they know they don't have all the facts, or something is about to be revealed to them. And your attitude is I know there's something more to this situation as well. So stay with that, go with that, and definitely if you need legal help, like get it. It's just coming to me, so I guess I'm channeling like free legal services. There's some sort of free legal services that you can call into the situation, if you truly need it. Let's pull an Archangel card and see what your angels would like to say. And please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Here for my Geminis late at night here. Archangels, what would you like Gemini to know for the remainder of the month in their situation? Gemini, clairvoyance. It says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. In other words, Spirit's got your back in the situation. If you're feeling betrayed by a loved one, or you're feeling like slighted by a boss, something like that, Spirit's got your back. They love you. You got to love you too. So that should be easy. Blessed be Gemini.